Coronation Street may be pushing Sam Blakeman into one of his darkest emotional spirals yet, because after everything he did to expose Megan Walsh, he is now the one being left frightened, isolated, and unsure who he can trust anymore. Sam was the person who finally helped bring Megan's disturbing secret into the open. He had suspected for some time that something was seriously wrong between Megan and his classmate Will, and once he realized the truth, he tried to stop it. But the whole time, Megan kept him under pressure, threatening him whenever he got too close to exposing what she had done. That matters because it shows Sam has not just stumbled into this situation by accident. He has been carrying fear for a while, and that kind of pressure can leave lasting damage. When Sam eventually opened up to Leanne, Toyah, and Will's stepmom Eva, the three women took him seriously and immediately went to the police. That should have been the turning point. It should have been the moment Sam finally felt protected. Instead, the case has remained frustratingly weak because neither the police nor Will's family have been able to find solid evidence against Megan. Her claim that she suffered a miscarriage has only made everything messier, creating even more doubt around the situation and making it harder for the truth to fully land. That is where Sam's state of mind becomes so important. Since Megan was exposed, things have not calmed down for him at all. They have actually become more unsettling. He has grown increasingly paranoid, and that paranoia recently became so intense that he threw his phone in the bin because he believed Daniel might be working with Megan and had tampered with it. Whether that fear is rational or not almost becomes secondary at that point. What really stands out is how deeply shaken Sam has become. He is no longer reacting like a boy who feels safe and supported. He is reacting like someone who believes danger could be anywhere. Sunday's episode on 5th of April pushed that even further. In the cabin, Leanne and Toyah were arguing about Sam's need for counseling, but they were doing it in public, right in front of him. It is not hard to understand why Sam stormed out. For a teenager already struggling with fear and humiliation, hearing adults openly discuss his emotional problems like that would feel deeply embarrassing. Instead of feeling helped, he likely felt exposed all over again. It was another reminder that his trauma is no longer private, and that can sometimes make someone retreat even more. Then came the moment in the bistro that seemed, on the surface, like it might finally offer some relief. Will approached Sam and apologized. Sam clearly did not trust it, and his reluctance was obvious, but with Leanne and Toyah encouraging him, he shook Will's hand anyway. That scene says a lot about Sam's position right now. He is being pushed toward peace, but he does not really believe peace is genuine. He wants stability, yet his instincts are telling him not to lower his guard. And sadly, those instincts were right. Back at Leanne's flat, Sam answered the phone and heard Will on the other end. What followed was chilling. Will told him he was not sorry at all, and then delivered the threat. Sam had better watch his back because he was coming for him. Sam was left so shaken that he dropped the phone. It is a simple image, but a powerful one. That moment confirms Sam's fear is not just living in his head. The intimidation is real, and now it is direct. What makes this even more disturbing is that Will seems to understand exactly how vulnerable Sam is. He is not just lashing out in anger. He appears to be deliberately targeting Sam's fear, knowing that Sam is already emotionally fragile. That makes Will's behavior especially dangerous, because psychological intimidation can be just as damaging as anything physical. Sam is already struggling to feel believed, already questioning who he can trust, and now the person tied to the whole nightmare is actively trying to scare him into silence. Spoilers for next week suggest Sam will try to push back. He is set to approach Will and make it clear that these threats are not going to work on him. On paper, that sounds like a brave step forward, but it also feels risky because Will immediately turns the situation around and goes home claiming that Sam has been making up lies about him. That move is classic deflection. Instead of defending himself honestly, he seems to be trying to flip the story and make Sam look unstable or dishonest. That twist could be hugely damaging, especially because Eva then heads to the bistro to confront Leanne and Toyah, creating the first real fracture between the three women since Megan and Will's relationship was uncovered. Up until now, they have been united by the belief that Sam was telling the truth. Once cracks start forming there, Sam could lose the very support system that helped him speak out in the first place. And that may be the most worrying part of all. For Sam, this is no longer only about proving Megan was guilty. It is about whether the people around him can continue holding the line when the pressure starts turning back on them. Right now, it feels like Sam is heading into another battle where the truth alone may not be enough. He knows what happened, but knowing something and being able to make everyone else believe it are two very different things. If Will keeps twisting the narrative and the adults around Sam start doubting each other, Sam could end up feeling more alone than ever. At the same time, that pressure may also force him to become stronger and more defiant because he is running out of ways to protect himself except by standing firm. The big question now is whether Sam can hold on to the truth long enough for everyone else to see it clearly again, or whether Will's lies will drag the whole situation into even deeper chaos. If you want more Coronation Street updates, theories, and spoilers, don't forget to subscribe.